Hi, welcome back to the channel. Today we're in the brand new DCS MiG-29A Fulcrum, just released in early access. I'm here to give my first impressions of it from the point of view of a more casual DCS player. So I'm just setting up my MiG for air-to-air combat. We're just flying out on a quick little training mission. There's an F4 Phantom and an F-16 waiting for us somewhere up north, so we're gonna go get them. I only have a few hours in the DCS Flaming Cliffs 3 MiG-29 and flankers. So what you're seeing me do now, I've been able to do just from that experience and from watching Wags' aerial combat video on the MiG-29. So it's not hard to actually get up and running for air-to-air combat. As we begin our takeoff roll, I just want to talk about a few things. This is being filmed live using Track IR. I would rather be doing this in VR. However, when I did my VR flight and went to do the replay track to get the recording off of, it was desynced really badly and things were happening that didn't happen in the actual flight. So I've gone back and redone it with Track IR instead. So I've come back off the throttle as soon as I can to conserve fuel, because apparently in the MiG-29 the fuel tank's about the size of a gallon milk jug. So I guess you fill up with a gallon of milk and they're supposed to say, "Spasiba, comrade," and go and do whatever you're supposed to do. So we're set up to use the R-27. So ideally I'd like to take out that Phantom before he could make us eat a Sparrow. So I know roughly where they are because I built this mission myself just for training. We'll encounter the Phantom first, and he's armed with a typical Phantom loadout, 4 Sidewinders, 4 Sparrows. And then several miles behind him will be the F-16. And the F-16 is set up kind of like an old A model with only 4 Sidewinders, so no AMRAAMs. First impressions, other than the desyncing tracks, which is more of a DCS-wide problem, have been really good. Like, the aircraft looks very nice, the cockpit's beautiful. I like the English cockpit option. Yeah, I know it's not realistic, but it's so much more convenient for native English speakers. I can recognize a few words of Russian, but not enough to get by. Definitely not enough to get by. So yeah, outside views, the externals look nice as well. When I saw the initial previews of it, I really wasn't sure, but then actually having seen it in the game, it looks really nice. It flies really nice as well. In a previous test flight I did, I could just throw that thing around the sky. It was great. I love it. Like, I'm the kind of pilot that loves a turn fight. I'm not a vertical boom and zoom kind of guy. I love to turn. And this thing accommodates you for that. It was really cool. The only limiting factor is basically the fuel. Oh, I should also point out that this is not sponsored at all. It's not a commercial. I have nothing to do with Eagle Dynamics. I bought this with my own money. And I also did not get early access or anything to this. I also want to mention I've only had 3 flights in this, so it's not like I've put in hours of study onto it. This is literally a first impressions and not a review. Alright, we've got the F4 Phantom locked up, and again, the only reason I know that's an F4 is because I built the mission. And we just lost lock, and that's pretty common in the 3 tries I've had with this mission. Usually lose the first 1 or 2 locks nearly every time. I'm just going to skip ahead to some of the more interesting bits. Okay, so picking up a few minutes later, we're almost within range. There's our max range launch queue. But we're going to wait a little while. I want to have a better chance actually killing this guy, but I don't want to wait too long that I get into his Sparrow range. Nothing seems to be happening on our RWR, by the way. I know you can't see it there, but when I looked down during the flight, I didn't see anything. And yes, I do have labels on for this one. I usually fly with labels on because, like I said, I'm a more casual player and I have a hard time spotting things. My eyesight is not great, which is why I gave up on my actual dreams of being a a real military pilot. So anyway, we did a Fox 1 and it was successful. We got a kill. So the Phantom's down. That went really well. I'd never seemed to notice him locking me up at all. The RWR was quiet the whole time, so I thought that was interesting. So Splash 1. Now we need to go find the F-16, and honestly I consider the F-16 to be the bigger threat of the two, even though the Phantom had Fox 1s. F-16's only got heaters, so I really, really want to kill that F-16 before the merge, because I do not want to merge with him. If we make it to the merge, I think I'm going to die. Just going to have a quick look down at the RWR, and that looks pretty quiet, nothing there. We do have him locked up, so he should know that we've got him, but he doesn't seem to have picked us up yet. Not like he can do anything about it with no radar-guided missiles. Still clear on the RWR. We're getting into launch range here. There's the Q, but I'm absolutely holding off. I want to have the maximum chance of killing him with this missile because it's the only one of the R-27s we have left. You only get 2 of them. I really want to make sure this guy dies, or at least gives us the best chance of making sure he dies. Fox 1. Spray and pray, baby. Fingers crossed that hits. So we got the R-73 selected just in case, but we got him. Do the traditional victory roll and watch him crash and burn. Very nice, nicely done. So, not bad. That was quite enjoyable, actually. I mean, it's nice to take up a brand new plane and, you know, kill 2 armed opponents without getting their butt shot off. I know it could have been a lot different if the F-16 had AMRAAMs, but hey, gotta start somewhere.